really, what's my stomach telling me? Am I really pulling for somebody? And I wasn't. I was pulling for the team to play the best, to be in it. And I was sort of pulling for the matchups that we have because I think they're the best 4 teams standing, left standing. Houston, Boston, I think, is in a Titanic series. It's epic type.
Might be the 2 best teams in baseball.
Yeah, it might be the 2 best teams in baseball. And so that's going to be so much fun. And to have the Brewers in it with the personalities that they and the talent levels. I mean, watching Christian Yelich. I mean, I am happy to have at least 7 more games watching that kid swing the bat, right? And Moustakas has gone over there and been a terrific player. Lorenzo Cain is a terrific player, and he's been there before. So, and then to watch that bullpen come in and just be lights out, that's a good team with fun players to watch. And then there's the Dodgers, and I don't know how to, the Dodgers are, kind of the Dodgers, but they could dial up 7 really good ball games and be the best team in the National League by the time it's all over. So we're just going to have to watch how it plays out. But I think probably the 4 best teams that are the 4 teams left standing are the best teams, and that's a good thing.
If you hear any background noise, I hurt my back, so we're doing the podcast from my place, and my French Bulldog always likes to contribute to the podcast, and he's doing quite a job. He's giving us ambient noise, as they say, or natural sound, as they say in the business. What's funny? I can go into a series saying I want Team A to win, and then I usually end up pulling for fan bases. And I can't say I'm a big fan of the Red Sox fan base. They went from being the most aggrieved people ever to being the most arrogant people ever. So I kind of like the Houston vibe. It's a huge city that really nobody thinks about unless you happen to be visiting there. And I like gumbo. I like seafood. I like Tex-Mex. I've been there. I've had a good time there. So I'm kind of pulling for Houston because of the city. And LA Brewers, I want the Brewers. I want to see the Midwestern team beat the monolithic West Coast team.
Yeah, I said to somebody the other day, I think it's really important that the legacy, the great franchises play well every year. I think we need the Dodgers in it. We need the Yankees in it. We need the Cardinals in it. And when I say in it, I mean competing with the Cubs and the Red Sox. We need those teams to be good teams because it's good for the game. It just makes the pennant races better when those teams are in it down to the wire. I don't care if they're in the postseason, but they need to. I like it when they're there. Now, 1 or 2 teams get, like the Red Sox and the Dodgers, get in it. Now we have great drama and great that we have the ability to make those determinations ourselves about whether it's damn Yankees or damn Red Sox or damn Dodgers. We can decide. Where I thought you were going. I generally go in not knowing who I'm pulling for, and then by the end of game 1 or game 2, my stomach has told me that I for some reason I find myself pulling for. Oh God, I didn't realize I was. I really want this to happen. Oh, I guess I want this team or that team. I kind of feel like it's a toss-up for me because the Red Sox. I would want Houston Brewers as well. I want the Brewers. I want the Brewers to beat the Dodgers. I don't care about the Dodgers, but I want the Brewers, but Red Sox have had such a great year, and they have such good players. I want them all. I don't want them to collect. I don't want them not to play well. I don't want Mookie Betts to go in the tank at the plate. I want Mookie Betts to be. He's going to be the MVP. He's got to be. He's had one of the greatest seasons that anybody's ever had. I want him to. I want him to hit. I want JD Martinez to hit. Now, if Houston out hits them, or you see Verlander and Garrett Cole and those guys, get them out in big situations, great. They'll deserve to win. But I don't want it to be because, somebody went in the tank. Let everybody play well and let's see what happens.
I'm going to contradict myself with my final thought. We'll get a final thought from Roy. Also, we have a new show with Jeff Diamond, former Vikings general manager who was executive of the year back in '98. He does football analysis for us as well. Jeff Diamond's Vikings and NFL Insider. Check out that show on the network as well. Follow Jeff on Twitter. I'm going to contradict myself. Even though I don't really want to see the Red Sox fan base rewarded, I do love watching postseason games from Fenway Park.
Yeah,
and I would love to see a World Series based in Fenway Park.
It's the best. It's just the best place to play baseball ever, and I dare say watch it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff from Roy. We appreciate it. Thanks to all of our listeners and all of our sponsors, berrycoffee.com, Tony Hoagland, Hoaglund, your State Farm agent, and whizkids.tech, WHIZKIDS.tech. And again, the Bite Squad promo code is Talk North, all one word, upper caps. Thanks for using that, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition, my condition.